Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Dekho suno mat bolo. Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% Karnatak. किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो. ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना. Who asked you live at zero complete level? मौज में रहो, be happy.
Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Verse number 22. Vrutashramoyam vidusham Vrutayam karmina shramah Yadina brahma vidyanam Iti Vedanta Dindimah Vidusham ayam vrutashramah. All the erudite scholars, Vidusha Koenig, all the wise people, well studied, attending every satsang on the earth. Yadi na Brahma Vidyanam Vrtha. If we are not able to ultimately conclude that we are divine, if that is not happening, all what we have been doing, what we do karma. So karminam shramaha vrutha. All useless. See? Now right from childhood onwards, we keep on doing. See? First of all, I have to study properly and be very well educated, then start some business or join some job, and then get married, and then have children, and then look after them, educate them, then get them married, then they'll produce children, then wait for their children to become grown up, and then they will produce children. There is no end to it. See? So, karminam shramaha vrthaya is all useless. Yadi na brahma vidyanam. Meaning what? Two things. Study of scriptures and fulfilling your duties in your life. Karma and jnanam. If these things together do not lead to discover our essential nature to be the divine, then all that we have been doing was trying to write a poem on the surface of the waters. See? Impossible. And therefore, friends, remember, whatever we are doing, it should mean we come back to ourselves. See? If that is not happening, we continue to live and then complain, and then we come to a conclusion. I don't think this Vedanta study, meditation is useless. Nothing happens. I did it for so many years. Nothing happened to me. See? I have come to one conclusion. And that is also, as I told you, are all my gurus. There is one young couple, and they are right from organizing their marriage because problem with the parents. So, organizing their marriage, getting them married, getting them settled, and then continued life nicely. Both of them were all the time Swamiji, Swamiji, Swamiji. And now they are breaking. Maybe by the time I go, they are broken. So that day I realized listening to satsang is meaningless. I am not telling Vedanta Dindimah. Alam yagai, alam yogai, alam bhogai, alam dhanai. Enough of doing this karma, that karma, this yaga. See, 108 kundiya, Shaptachandi Rag, Yaga. Hare Ram, Ram, Ram. See? The other day I was in Varanasi and there was this Saptachandi, whatever they call, Yaga. 108 kundas, fire. There will be 108 couples. And then the Panditji is saying something and the person who organized that, he is sleeping. Tum kar lo. Alam. Enough is enough. Then yogai hi alam. Enough of yoga, yoga, yoga. See? Therefore, the correct spelling of yogurt. See? If you want to make a plural of yogurt, what you will do? Yogurts. All the time the same thing again and again and again. Alam yoga. Then alam bhogaihi. Enough of bhoga. How much will you do the bhoga? I want to here go there, I want to do this. Enough, yaar, enough. Remain cool. Whether indulging in eating, etc., or going from one place to another place, or getting so many things, no meaning. Parasmin Brahmani Jnate. When this will be the areas from where we will naturally withdraw. See, withdrawal is of two kinds. One withdrawal is out of wisdom. And second wisdom is out of boredom. See? So, Parasmin Brahmani Vidnyate iti Vedanta Dindimah. So, unless we come to discover our essential nature, all these things will be only a burden. See? You can see all the so-called ashrams, puja, poti, temples, same thing going on. There is no change, there is no difference, the same thing. Mechanically leading a dull-witted life. See? Such dull-witted people, do you think coming and listening to this thing is going to make any change? No. Wastage of life. Because we are not leading an intelligent life by learning from our day-to-day, every single experience. See? Many times, after listening for so many years, they come a special audience. Okay, Swamiji, tell me, for me particularly special, what should be the sadhana? Stand on your head and do the Char Dham Yatra. See? All that we are studying, listening, and yet the question remains, what sadhana should I do? What can you talk to such people? That time I feel pity on myself. Self-sufficient. So if we really know the truth, it is something like, if your stomach is really full, then even if somebody brings the choicest food that you like, what you will say? Not no, keep it after 2 hours. Therefore, how do we know we are walking the path in the right direction and we are progressing? These things will happen. Too much of puja, going here, going there. No, enough is enough. Yeah. Then yogaihi, going from one yoga camp to another yoga camp. See? And there also they tell different levels. First level yoga. I will not tell you the institution and the thing, but the person who was involved, I will tell you. It was a special camp for the CEOs from the top companies. And there is one very top company, you may be knowing the name, shopper stop. So the top person of that company, along with others, all tops, they have been invited for a special camp. 1 week camp. 25 lakhs of rupees for 1 week. And what they have done there? Observe fast, do gardening, don't talk to anybody, no discussion, observe Mauna. 25 lakhs. See? Alam yogaihi. Under the disguise of yoga, maximum horrible things happen. You know, in USA there used to be one hot yoga.
Yeah, still going on.
Now that fellow is, ran away from USA because cases will be going against him. So, Swamiji, there was one person and they were having hot yoga. What is this hot yoga? I said, it is only Hatha yoga. Then the one who was propagating is a Bengali. So, Bengalis, they say Hatha hot yoga. You will be naturally withdrawn from all this rubbish. Then, alam bhogaihi. See? About bhoga, only these two things we try. Control the tongue. About eating and about talking. See? This thing will happen if we are closer to our divine nature. So all these things put together in one word will be the desire pressure on our mind will be reduced. And when the desire pressure is reduced, we are closer to our divine nature. Therefore, parasmin brahmani jnate iti Vedanta Dindimah. Alam vedai alam shastraihi.
Alam vedai alam shastraihi.
Alam smriti puranakaihi.
Alam smriti puranakaihi.
Paramatmani vidyate.
Paramatmani vidyate.
Iti Vedanta Dindimah.
Iti Vedanta Dindimah.
Before coming here, I was in Mumbai for maybe 1 day or 2 days. And during the 2 days, what I have done? I had a huge personal library. Maybe few hundred or even more than that books. Before coming, the books are there in the shelf, but I was having a headache. So before coming, I called somebody, pack those complete books, more than about 30-40 cartons, and take them quickly. And when those books have gone from my house, now what happened to me? We have the burden of possessions in our life. Empty yourself. Worldly thing, there are houses. When you go to their house, you have to find out, andar kahan se ghusu? You put the hand here, somebody standing, oh no. There are many houses. When you go, you are surprised. This house is meant for human beings or for the furniture. Everywhere. And ask those people, come on, get rid of it. Kaam aayega, marne ke baad, jalane ke liye. One of the highest spiritual practice is empty yourself. To empty ourselves, first of all, empty the possession that you have. First, the worldly possession, houses. See? There should be minimum things in the house. But prosperity, we have to show. There was one person from Hong Kong and he came and settled in Pune. And then he asked me, Swamiji, please come to inaugurate our house. We went. And then in this drawing room, huge mansion kind of thing. I said, hey, you told me to inaugurate your house, but you got me a big mansion. No, sorry, this is a house I have purchased. It's very good. Then, why this so many things here? Is it a showpiece or what? No, no, sir, this is my house. That house was, you raise your hands, liberty says, down. Don't do this. You do this way, Eiffel Tower fall down. Everywhere, so many things. You have to negotiate to go through this. And everything is called as the discussion piece. Swamiji, you know, this particular liberty statue has bound me. Liberty statue. They gave me in such and such occasion. No, I can't give it up. So I wanted to pull his legs. I said, what is that laddu? It's not laddu, it is globe. I said, means what? Globe is global. I heard globe is what? It is the globe, it's earth. Really? Yes. Act dumb, you will be happy in life. So what is that? Oh God, our whole global, yes. Everything is, yes, everything is there. Is India there? Yes. India. And in that India, Maharashtra, yes, it is Maharashtra. In that Maharashtra, Pune, yes, that Pune. In that Pune, Sadashivpet, Sadashivpet. In the Sadashivpet, Gully number 420. And in that gully, your house. And in that house, this bedroom. What is our position? Keep on holding on to the things. Friends, try this. Empty the things. You will enjoy life. Therefore, Alam Vedaihi, collecting so many books and books and books. Alam Shastraihi, having degrees in every branch of knowledge. Physics, PhD. All those who do PhD, they are actually good for nothing. See? Why they do PhD? Because they are not fit for anything. You will see those graduates, medical graduates, those who are practicing, they are not rank holders, they are not gold medalists. Those who are gold medalists, they become professor. Who is a professor? No risk. When you treat the patients in the market life, then it is the challenge. Therefore, Alam Vedai, Alam Shastra, Alam Smriti Puranakaihi. I have studied all the 18 Smritis and Puranas, enough. Now, Paramatmani Vidnyate. When you discover your essential self, everything drops. You are at peace with yourself. You are at peace with the whole world. See? And it can happen only through wisdom. There is no other way. During Corona festival, when I used to give talks, one person asked this question. Swamiji, there is nobody in front of you. You are talking only to this phone and you are giving the lecture, but your lectures are the same as if you are talking to the audience. How this is possible? I said, I am very clear. Do you think the people who are listening through online, they are listening? They are not listening. Equally true. Those who are alive, are they listening? For me, every audience is a virtual audience, not actual. Actual audience, I am actual audience. See? Because when I talk, I can't run away. I have to listen. You have option. बोलते रहो यहाँ. And yet I keep talking. See, it is for commitment. Paramatmani vidnyate iti Vedanta Dindimah. Therefore, let us not bother about anything, anybody in this world. Remain at peace with yourself. Now, remaining at peace with oneself does not mean on our count others are suffering. See, after finishing my bath in the Prayagraj many years before, then from there I had to go to Varanasi. So it started raining so heavily, so we had to go and take food somewhere. Because earlier night they have made me observe Shivratri, which I never observed. And feeling so hungry. I said, come on, let's go and eat something somewhere. So because it was heavily raining, there was no choice, so we went to one big hotel. And I took my khadav in my hand because I sleep while climbing the steps. That time, one gentleman came with an umbrella, took my khadav in his hand and led me slowly inside. I said, thank you, gentlemen. I don't know who you are, but thank you so much. Now today you will be my guest for the lunch. He said, Swamiji, this is my hotel. I said, okay, then I am your guest. And then, Swamiji, I have been listening to you for years. I follow your principle. Mauj mein raho, be happy. Nothing else. I don't know why I asked him. I asked him, very good, you are be happy. But how are your people at home, your wife, your children? Immediately the face changed. See, if your happiness makes the people at home miserable, do you call it happiness? It is a perversion. You are happy at the cost of others? No. How important it is. Therefore, we should not misunderstand that God realization means, apan to baba ho gaya. No. You have to fulfill your obligations. And if we do not fulfill our obligations, then we are going the wrong way. Therefore, only study, and not being responsible for what we are meant, then it is not the spiritual life. Narchana yujusharthosti na samnarthosti kaschana jate brahmatma vidyane iti Vedanta Dindimah. Whether you are following Rug Veda, Yajur Veda, Sama Veda, Atharva Veda, 4 of them, it has nothing to do. Jate Brahmatma Vijnane. When you have discovered your essential nature, it doesn't matter what Veda you belong. Then all the Abhiman, I am Rugvedi, Deshastha Brahman. What about you? No. And friend, this principle which I recently discovered, we are all leading a life of bhavana. Bhavana means acceptance without reason. See? There is no reason in that. This example will make it clear. Bhavana means what? I went to somebody's house for food. They say, Swamiji, we are the followers of Shirdi Sai Baba. So on Thursday we all observe fast. And we don't take food and we don't cook also. But because you have come, we have cooked for you. You can take the food. So I said, but today is not Thursday. No, Swamiji, today is Thursday. No, yesterday was Tuesday. No, it was Wednesday. No, Tuesday. Confused. They started looking at it. Then I asked, tell me, who decided today is Thursday or Friday or Saturday? It's going on and on and on. When you are in deep sleep, it is Thursday or Friday. See? This is all only bhavana. It has no foundation. And we continue to live in that bhavana. This is what the parents do. They tell their children they are very beautiful, they are very intelligent. They are not actually. But parent, naturally they have to say, or else who will say? It is their mistake. See? And then those children have that notion that I am very handsome, I am very beautiful, I am very intelligent. And when they go in the marketplace, they are totally disregarded and then they go into depression. Why? Because that bhavana. My daughter is so beautiful, she is so cute. And बचपन में गधे के बच्चे भी सुंदर दिखते हैं. गधे के बच्चे ही सुंदर दिखते हैं. See, friends. Therefore, Jate Brahmatma Vijnane, all these things have no meaning. Therefore, to get out of this, follow this technique. Don't talk about your past. Don't ask anybody about their past. You have to disappear. See? But we keep on the same old stuff. I was here, I was there, I was here. And then that is how we create our personality. Iti Vedanta Dindimah. Don't get lost in these worldly things at all. Continuing further. Now this is the most important verse which I always quote. Karmani chitta shuddhyartham aikagryatham upasana mokshartham brahma vijnanam iti Vedanta Dindimah. Now all what we have read so far, does it mean we should give up the karma and upasana? No. We must know for what is done. So karmani chitta shuddhyartham. Karma is done for the purification of the mind. And what is the impurity in the mind? Impurity in the mind is first, three of them. Alasya, nidra, pramad. See? Then, take an example. There was one very lazy man doing nothing. See? Lazy of the highest order. So, he was given something comfortable. Freely. Few days he did it. And thereafter, suddenly stopped. I want that, no, you cannot get free. If you want, you have to work this thing. Okay, I'll work. Then he started working. So, laziness is broken. He became active. And then as he becomes active, he was given more and more comforts, more work, more comforts. And once he is addicted to the comforts in life, he will be definitely become active. So what is done? Only the laziness is broken, alasya, then excessive nidra and pramad, repeating the same mistakes again and again. So out of that we have to come out. For that karma is said first. Second thing, who is prompting our activities in life? Is it the kama or the shama? See? When we are under the desire pressure, we will be working day and night for the fulfillment of the desire. And if we cannot fulfill by our efforts, then we go to the temple. And temple we go for only this purpose. So, God becomes the means and the worldly desire fulfillment becomes the goal. What it should be actually? Our worldly activity should be the means and attainment of the divine should be the goal. But we go the wrong way. Therefore here it is said, karmani chitta shuddhyartham. Now what is the impurity in the mind? Impurity in the mind is two ways. One, first, the regrets of wrong commissions and regrets of right omissions, two things. Wrong commissions, what should not have been done, that was done. Oh God, I do not know why did I do that. A guilt, regrets. Then, what should have been done, I have not done that. Oh God, that time I don't know what happened to me, I should have done that. Therefore, in the old age, most of the old people suffer because of these two viruses they are maintaining in their mind. See? Regrets of wrong commissions and right omissions. Therefore, karma is done, or our life is lived in such a manner that there are no regrets deposited on our mind. It is for this purpose karma is done, not for fulfilling the desires. Desires will anyway be fulfilled. So, karmani chitta shuddhyartham. So, what is the ashuddhi, impurity of the mind? Impurity of the mind is only regrets and arrogance, two things. When we are perpetually successful, that makes us very arrogant in life. And when we have failed because of our own mistakes, then it creates a guilt. I should not have done that. Therefore, karmani chitta shuddhyartham. And how do we know whether we are leading the life according to this mantra? You will have two things natural, in limit. Number one, you will not have stomach issues in your life. See? You will have normal hunger, you will have normal digestion. When your Madhya Pradesh is healthy, Uttar Pradesh works. Second thing, if we are going the right way, sleep will never be a problem. That is why one of the name of Arjuna is Gudakesha. Gudakesha means he who has control over sleep. Oh, that means it must be me. I can sleep even in satsang. That is not the control over sleep. Coming out of the sleep, oh, that way. See? Any time you sleep without alarm, if we can get out of the bed, then we have control over sleep. Therefore, karmani chitta shuddhyartham, mind remains free from regrets and arrogance. Then, aikagryartham upasana. Upasana is done to train the mind to remain focused on whatever we do in our life. See, this is one of the most important things, my friends. Our mind is not available to us. We want to do something, but the mind is not available. Now, like here we are sitting, I have to have the mind focus on this topic. But for you, don't have to have. Abhi aur kitna time chalega yaar? After this, they are giving one more class. I think there will be Vedanta poisoning. We have the mind available to us. So, aikagryartham upasana. We have to train our mind. If for that only the japa and other sadhana is done. Mind has to be disciplined, and the discipline is possible when you take it as a sincere project in your life. See? So what time you get up, doesn't matter where you are, you have to get up at time, local time. Then finish your morning regular things. Then your japa should be done. Then your meditation should be done. The study of scripture should be done. There is no compromise on that. Make the life discipline. It is for this purpose upasana is done. So when by karma we have purified our mind, no regrets, no likes, no dislikes, by upasana our mind is now available to us. What is the meaning of single pointed mind? Single pointed mind doesn't mean we take a thread and salivate it, make it hard, and then want to put through the eye of the needle, and with great difficulty you put it and it doesn't go. No. Ekagrata means our mind is available to us whenever we want, for whatever job we want, for whatever length of period we want. The mind is 100% available. That is the meaning of single pointed mind. And therefore, we do not talk about concentration. We talk about awareness. Concentration is on others. Awareness is of oneself. Can I say, I am concentrating on myself? No. Remain aware, no struggle. Or everything is dropped. Therefore, mokshartham brahma vijnanam. This is the moksha is what? Mo means moha. Ksha means kshaya. Moha is what? Wrong notions. Kshaya means getting rid of the wrong notions and discover the essential self. Mokshartham brahma vijnanam. So what is told in the Brahma Vijnana? What is the world? These are the topics dealt with in our scriptures. Such exhaustive detail you will not get in any other religion. First, what is the world? Then, how to get out of this world? Then, what is the spiritual practice? Where it should lead to us? Then, who is the jiva? Then, who is the God? Then, what is our essential nature? And how can we discover that? And if we discover, what will happen to us? These are the 5-7 topics complete scriptures. Therefore, mokshartham brahma vijnanam. We have to have clear understanding about all these things. What is this world? What is the spiritual practice? I'll tell you in 2 lines. Step 1, freedom from body identification. First spiritual practice. Second, freedom from the notion that I am a soul or a jiva. These are the only 2 things, no third thing. See? So when mokshartham brahma vijnanam, for that we study the scriptures and apply that knowledge in our life. This is the meaning of Vedanta. Therefore, friends, don't get only carried away by external things. See, one thing, shloka I told you a number of times. That is my most favorite shloka. Uttama Sahajavastha. Best is you are at peace with yourself and you are at peace with the world. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Na kuch pana, na kuch khona. Life is a time pass. Uttama Sahajavastha. Madhyama Dhyana Dharana. One step below that is Dhyana Dharana. Meditation all the time. Swamiji, how to do this Shambhavi Mudra? I tried. Either the eyes become fully closed or they become fully open. In between half and when we do Shambhavi Mudra, should we see outside or should inside? Don't get carried away by all those. I'll tell you one of my experience. I was with one Mahatma many years before. And I never knew him, who is he. He was a weird type. And the one who took me, he told him, our Swamiji is coming, his name is Anubhavananda, and he has come to take your blessings and all that. When I went, he was so excited at Mahatma, Anubhavananda, please come, please come, please come. And other people he used to abuse and throw also the things. But I was given a very special status. And then he took me behind that temple idol. He said, I will give you the Shambhavi Mudra Diksha. Do that. So he told me something. Don't worry, I am not going to give you. And then you do that. I was there for a day or 2. He said, how it is? I said, I am not going to do that. Why? Tongue is troubling. Put your tongue from below, behind, through your nose and bring it out. Hare Ram, Ram, Ram. And there are some crazy people. You know, when you lift your tongue, there is something which is holding the tongue, so you should not go back. They cut it so that the tongue goes from behind in the nose and taste. And there they say, this Brahmaras comes there. Our Brahmaras comes just like that. Don't get lost in all those things. Therefore, just be at peace with yourself. Na nirodho na cha utpatti na baddho na cha sadhakaha na muktaha na mumukshurvai ittesha paramarthata. The ultimate truth is, no, nothing is created, nothing is destroyed. Nobody is in bondage, nobody is liberated. Nobody is seeking, nothing is sought. Then, time pass. See? Sanchitagami karmani dayyante jnanavandina prarabdhanubhavan moksha iti Vedanta Dindimah. We are told in our scripture there are 3 types of karma. One is the sanchita karma, our bank balance. All our earlier lives, whatever good or bad we have done, those karma, sanchita means accumulate. Then, after you are born, then you continue doing karma, that is the agami karma. They will yield the fruits or results in the next life. And this present body started because of the prarabdha karma. Because the agami karma, they became mature, and the matured sanchita karma, they started fructifying, they are called prarabdha. Prakarshena arabdha. They began yielding the results. These are the three. See? Now, sanchita agami karmani dayante jnana vannila. Be attentive. See? When you do not accept the past, and therefore you do not accept the future, meaning you remain in the utter present. See? So your accumulated karma and agami karma, they are burnt away. Only by jnana vannina, by the fire of knowledge. Now, do we have the experience of our birth? None of us can have. Because somebody says you are born, we accept. If you work on this sincerely, your whole life will change. See? And then slowly, steadily, we become so much rooted in that knowledge that really I was born. And then this happened, that happened, all the stories begin. See? There was one child, she asked me, Swamiji, I want to send you a greeting card, your birthday card, so kindly tell me what is your date of birth. So I was hesitating. He said, Mama told that you don't tell, but Swamiji, you like me, no? I said, yes. Then tell me. I said, okay. Then I told her. Then she went to her mother. See, you told Swamiji doesn't tell, he told me. Really? What is that? She told. He fooled you. Why? There is nothing like 31st April. He told you that he is born on 31st April. Arey Dumbo, 31st April never comes. She got very angry. Then she sent me a card. My dearest Swamiji, happy birthday, whenever it is. And at the end she wrote, guess who am I? And below that her name and address. So cute. See, friends, don't talk about your past, don't give importance. Otherwise, happy birthday to you. Ram, ram, ram. Never do that. You gather a status of reality for that, as if you are born and it was really nothing, all humbug. So, your past has gone, therefore sanchita karma gone. Then agami karma, if I don't get realized, what will happen? Has happened when you are realized, nothing is going to happen. See, friends. Then, what is the present? Prarabdha Anubhavan moksha. So, we can do nothing about our past. We can do nothing about the future which is not yet born. And in the present, there is only one option. Prarabdha Anubhavat moksha. You have to go through what is due to you. That's it. Net result, we will be remaining at peace. Therefore, the real spiritual practice is, are we at peace or not? You have to find out again and again. Therefore, I told you, for us, keep the God aside. What should be the goal of our life? We are at peace with ourselves and we are at peace with the whole world. We can be at peace with the world if we are at peace with us. A person who is disturbed inside, angry, frustrated, he doesn't like happy people. See? Like a person, husband and wife. Wife is happy-go-lucky. This happened in Assam, a Bengali family. So I was staying with them. And that Amma was very healthy body-wise. All the time eating pan. Bengalis eat a lot of pan. So eating, and their typical pan, that kachi supari and this much of chuna, and he don't do all the time. Therefore, mouth is closed. She can't talk. And whenever she wants, she will spit anywhere. Husband was fed up. So he told me, Swamiji, what to do with this lady? She combs her hair, and the hair are not removed from the comb, and she keeps it anywhere. He showed me, see here, anywhere she keeps it. When he showed me, I lifted and was cleaning it. No, you don't clean. You showed me to clean him. No. You tell her. I said, Mama, case filed against you. Why you do like this? She was full of pan in her mouth. From standing wherever she is, through the window, 50% inside, 50% outside. Relax. Round figure, relax. And then with her sari only she moved. Swamiji, don't worry about him. She is telling me. Don't worry about him. You know why he is jealous? He is bald and therefore he looks at my hair and he becomes miserable. So happy. See? We are all miserable for silly things. Be miserable for something standard. Like Bhagavan Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. He used to be miserable. Today also gone. Mother did not talk to me. And for our misery, I did not get a cup of tea in the morning. Tomorrow. See, friends. Therefore, whatever is due to us, that alone happens to us. Prarabdha anubhavat moksha. Don't run away from the challenges of life. For this we told you spiritual practice what? Every single experience is our spiritual examination. Remember this principle. And when you are appearing for the examination, you are supposed to be prepared for that. Nobody can help us. Iti Vedanta Dindimah. Continue. Na punya karmana vriddhi. Na hani papa karmana. Nitya sangatma nishthanam. Iti Vedanta Dindimah. The principle of Vedanta is na punya karmana vriddhi. By the good deeds, nothing is added to you. Na hani papa karmana. By the wrong deeds, nothing is lost. Nitya asanga atmanishtanam. Because you are not attached to any activity that is being done. In Mumbai, there was one day when 4 youngsters were hanged to death. In that Nirmala some case. 4 of them killed her and did everything. So finally, after many years, the case was finalized and they were hanged to death. After that was over, then the hangman was interviewed. See, when you have pulled the latch, how do you feel? What is it? He said, nothing, that is my duty. So I went, as usual, to my duty and finished my job and come. So, when the hangman killed him, will he get the sin? No. Na punya karmana vriddhi, na hani papa karna. Because nitya asanga atmanishtanam. Don't get attached to anybody or anything in this world. Then how to lead Karnataka? Like an actor is performing his role perfectly, but he knows very well that he is just a role that he has to play. Only by this technique alone you can stay together. Remove that dumb word from your head. Which word? Love. There is nothing like love. See? That love brings you together and then you discover it was a fault. Then why you continue together? It is easier to deal with the known enemy than the unknown friend. See, friends, don't get involved too much with anybody. Our life is, in this very life, we have to discover our being, meaning in this very life, the Lord should choose us to express through us. That is the meaning of Vedanta Dindimah. It is not after you do this thing, you will go to the heaven, and then after Kshine Punya Marada Lokam Vishanti, after your Punya is over, come back. No. Therefore, Buddhi Purva, Buddhi Purva, Krutanam Papa Karmanam, Prayachisttam Ahojnanam, Iti Vedanta Dindimah. This is a very important thing to understand. Buddhi Purva, Abuddhi Purva, Krutanam Papa Karmanam. All of us have done something wrong sometime in our life, knowingly, unknowingly. See? So Buddhi Purva and Abuddhi Purva, willingly or unwillingly. Papa Karmanam, whatever wrong things we have done. What is the way to get out of it? See? Now this is very important point, be attentive. See, this story probably I told you. Our Gabbar Singh was encircled by the police and they started making announcements. Gabbar Singh, you are now under our control. You cannot run away. Therefore, surrender yourself. We will not kill you. Come out. But Gabbar Singh doesn't come out. Then after some time, they hear a huge blast. Naturally, the police then open the door and go inside. And they find out that Gabbar Singh has killed himself. What will be written on his file? Criminal deceased. File closed. What can be? The same one. The criminal. I have done that. I don't know. I am a criminal. Deceased. How the criminal is maintained? When we are carrying the burden of our past and distributing the present. I was here, I was there. I have done that thing, I have done it. I have done. Therefore, we told you highest spiritual practice. Prayaschitta jnanam. So what is the knowledge? Live in the utter present 24/7. Therefore, neither talk about your past nor tell your projects, future, what I am going to do. No. Remain in the utter present. Because when the past is gone. You cannot undo the past. About the past, there is only one way, and that is forget. Select, shift, delete. Forget. And this forgetting is the God's gift to human being. Learn the art of forgetting. Take money from the people. I didn't say forget. It's coming out of you only, I know that. See, the more we are thus living in the present, slowly your mind will be cleaned of all the impressions. See, this point we told in the morning meditation class. Real spiritual practice is keeping the mind free from all the wrinkles of impressions. See? One of my spiritual practice which I learned a lot is ironing. See? Here Swamiji Maharaj doesn't allow me, so I have to listen. But in Mumbai I am the king. So I wash my clothes, I dry them, and then I iron them every day. So when I was ironing the cloth or the lungi, that day I discovered this principle. And I was just doing it. That very time somebody came. And Swamiji, what are you doing? I said, none of your business. First of all, clean the table, it's dirty. And show me what you have cleaned. So he, poor fellow, got everything in a plate. He said, this is what I clean. I said, now, what do you see on the lungi? Nothing. I said, don't talk like that. There is something on the lungi. Nothing, only wrinkles. Wrinkles are there. Yes. Now I am removing the wrinkles, okay? Collect in the same plate where you collected the garbage from the dining table. So I moved the iron and then did like this. Somebody, what are you doing? You have seen the wrinkles? Yes. Now wrinkles are gone. Where they are gone? I don't understand. You have to be Vedanti. See? Like the wrinkles on the cloth are the desires in the mind. Are the wrinkles coming from anywhere? Are the wrinkles other than the mind, other than the cloth? Desires don't come from outside. And desires do not exist. See? So how do we remove and why do we remove the wrinkles from the cloth? When there are wrinkles on the cloth, it looks ugly to put on. In the same manner, when we move in this world with the wrinkles of desires in our mind, it is the ugly personality. So what is the spiritual practice? Prayashchittam ahos jnanam. And what is the knowledge? Knowledge is our life meant only for fulfilling the desires? Right from childhood, how many desires we have fulfilled? Have we discovered fulfillment in life? No? Then we are going the wrong way. If we are to reach some place and we keep on walking but not reaching, what is the reason? They say it is only 5 miles but we are walking for 25 miles. Why? Because you are going the wrong direction. See, friends. Therefore, if I get, I will be happy you got it. Have you become really happy? No, second desire is standing. So our mind is like the lungi with the wrinkles, full of desires, and it is an ugly mind. Therefore, what is to be done? Do meditation, take the steam full of iron and move on your mind. All wrinkles will disappear and the inherent beauty of your mind, divinity will start surfacing. See? So what is prayashchitta? Jnanam. What is the jnanam? Desire, fulfillment cannot be the goal of life, number one. Desires can never be fulfilled. One desire you fulfill, second is standing in the queue. What about me? You fulfill that desire, the third is standing there. There is no end to it. Therefore, jnanam is what? What is a desire? This is jnanam. See? When an object enters our tissue, there will be reaction of the tissue because of the external object has entered our hand. And unless that object is removed, that reaction of the tissue will not quieten. Exactly the same way. When the things and beings enter our mind by giving them value and importance, there is a reaction in the mind. Reacted mind is a desire. When your mind doesn't react, no desire. And how the mind reacts? Dekho, suno, bak bak karo. See? Therefore, mauna vyakhya, we have no comment on anything or anybody. This is jnanam. Then one day you will come to know we are always disturbed because of some cause, some reason. Every thought requires a reference point. Without a reference, you cannot think properly. One day, a person called me, Swamiji, where are your lectures? I said, in such and such place. How to come there? So I asked him, where are you? That's not your business. You tell me how to come there. So I told, take a flight at Sao Paulo, go to Washington DC, and from there via Moscow come to Tokyo, then from there come to Kolkata, it's nearer, and then come to Mumbai, and then from the railway station you ask this place, they will bring you by taxi. Why are you telling like this thing? I said, I do not know where you are, how can I tell you? So if you want to use the GPS, you require 2 points, is it not? Point of origin and destination. What is our point of origin? Mayaru mora mora tora maya. All the time. Son, brother, wife, father, mother. Are Ram, Ram, Ram. Enough is enough. See, I had a great fortune of meeting many Mahatmas. No limit to that. Till date, no Mahatma has ever asked me where I am from. There is no need. Kabirji says, जात न पूछिए साधु की, पूछ लीजिए ज्ञान. See? मोल करो तलवार का, पड़ी रहने दो मैन. How important it is. This is how our personality is developed. And this is Jnanam. Neither you talk about your past, nor you ask anybody about your past. Net result, we will practice to live in the present. And you can never be happy yesterday, you can never be happy tomorrow. Whenever you are happy, you are always in the present. And therefore, be happy is the highest mantra. But instead of remaining happy, we are struggling to become happy. And therefore, we get married. Therefore, prayaschitta maho jnanam. Now you got married. Now what is the prayaschitta? Prayaschitta is don't take wife and children seriously. Take them lightly. But if she is heavy, even then. Prayaschitta maho jnanam iti Vedanta Dindimah. Vedanta Dindimah tells us this simple rule. Do not lead your life in a very miserable, frustrated way. We are here just to express joy and happiness. There is no other purpose. Drug drusho do padarthaustha paraspara vilakshano drug brahma drishyam maya syad iti Vedanta Dindimaha. There are two words. One is druk, second is drishya. Druk is the seer, experiencer. Drishya is the experienced. And how they are? Paraspara vilakshano. The experiencer is sentient and experienced is inert. See? I am the knower, experiencer. The phone is the known. I am sentient, the phone is inert. I am the knower, I see you. I am sentient, you are inert. See, am I seeing you what you are? No. I am seeing you what you are not. See, if we recognize the simple principle, we look at the world what we have taken ourselves to be. When I take myself to be a sannyasi, what is the world for me? Married and not married. Sannyasi or not sannyasi. If I am a Kannadiga, what is the world? I am a Kannadiga or not other. So the world is seen in the glasses of what we have taken ourselves to be. Therefore, they are paraspara vilakshano. Drug Brahma. The illuminator is the Brahman and the illumined is the Maya. See, iti Vedanta Dindimah. Therefore, focus attention on yourself. Who is seeing? Therefore, who is I? Work on this thing. Then you will discover in no time the one who is miserable is somebody who doesn't exist. And the one who is supporting the miseries without becoming miserable is the reality. And that is what is our essential nature. Discover this truth. Brahma Drishyam Maya Syat. Now what is the Maya? Maya is acceptance of whatever we know through our sense organs, mind and intellect as real, giving the status of reality to the appearances is Maya. See? Therefore, Brahma Drishyam Maya Syat iti Vedanta Dindimah. Now, to practice this knowledge, which I told you, try. Pramana Nirapeksha Anubhuti. That experience which does not involve operation of our sense organs, our mind or our intellect. Repeating. That experience which does not involve operation of our sense organs, because the truth has no color, no form, no any attribute. No mind, it is neither joy nor sorrows. No intellect, because it is not a concept. This is the truth. So Maya is what? Experience gathered through sense organs, mind and intellect. Those experiences are Maya, and when we take them as real, we suffer. See? Iti Vedanta Dindimah. Therefore, work on this. Knowledge that does not involve using this known means of knowledge is the truth. Iti Vedanta Dindimah. So what will happen? We will rise above the sense organs, we will rise above the emotions, we will rise above the concepts. Whatever remains is our essential nature. Continuing further in our next class. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.